And here we are once again with Mermaid star Alexie.
Hi.
And today we have a new person with us. This is Hannah, everyone. Hannah is being her set of hands since I'm behind the camera for this. So, why don't you tell everyone what we're doing today?
Today we are gluing scales. Yay! Just freshly painted. We are applying our liquid latex, which made all of these scales, to the neoprene and then also to the backs of the scales themselves so that you can adhere them. You can also, you may have seen this process from Dr. Seaweed. He also did the same thing. And it worked so well for him, I decided why not? You know, don't fix it if it's not broken.
You have to forgive the lighting. It's a little late tonight when we're working, so it's... Oops, sorry. Covering up the lens there. It's there's a lot of bugs out here, yes. So if the camera's moving around, it's because I'm trying to swat them.
Alright, so... there we go. Just going to move our scales onto... and get this little bit here. Make sure you get the bottoms when you're... I had to attach two separate pieces, so I gotta make sure that that part's coated. So, I have Hannah helping me here lay out the scales. Always good to have two people to help you out. And we're gonna just set this down on top of the first layer, like that. And get all the excess off. Luckily, you can kind of rub it off of the paint and it comes off pretty quickly and easily. And while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and pin this together.
And that's how it helps adhere to it, correct?
Yes. Clean this up a little bit. Luckily, this stuff rubs right off. So, just cleaning it up.
And why did you say it's good to have two people with this?
Well, honestly, you'd be struggling to hold up this whole scale sheet. With her helping me, I'm able to place this properly without it flopping all over the place and latex getting everywhere, which, I mean, it's already everywhere, but it would be even worse if I didn't have a second set of hands. Trying to do this on your own would be a little difficult. You might get a little more sloppy that way. If you're doing it by yourself, it's inevitable that you might make a mess.
And since at least I don't have video of it, why don't you also, while you're putting this down, talk to us a little bit about this lovely paint job you've gotten going here.
Yeah. Well, I made a video earlier about the painting. I started off with our orange base and then did another coat of it so that you can see that shine. Then layered on some red, and then after that some gold, and then took the orange color and sprayed that completely across it, so in a nice light mist, so that it kind of blended with everything else. You really can't tell that I did that when you're looking at it, but it really does help. It was really stark before, to where you could really see each grade of color, and with taking one and just spraying it all the way over it, it really helped out. So
yeah, it definitely looks quite interesting.
Yeah.
You can see it's got this very metallic-like sheen to it.
We're still working on being able to get that sheen after we put latex over it. We're having a really hard time keeping that sheen after we apply latex over top of it as a protectant. We might have to go ahead and do the silicone protectant layer, because it's a lot more clear than our paint base. Even though it dries clearly, it really is milky in consistency, so it really becomes a little difficult.
Alright, so why don't you explain what you're doing right here so everyone understands it, this part?
This part?
Yes.
Oh, we're just painting into the neoprene with some latex, so that it kind of becomes part of the fabric. And then, of course, doing the same thing on the other side. It's already made up of latex, so it's just another layer.
Well, it looks quite interesting.
So we'll finish up this side, and then we're going to flip it over and do the other side, and then wait for it to dry.
Awesome. All right, well, on behalf of myself, Tor, the Mer Pirate, Alexie, Mermaid Star, and our good friend Hannah, take care.
Bye.